Hello, yes! Of course, this is the top 5 Doctors episodes, isn't it? This is the very first Doctor. Because that was a few years ago for me, wasn't it? Or was it? I don't know. Time is relative, confusing, non-linear. But basically, this is Jay Glover's turn to talk about his favourite first Doctor episodes, his top 5. But anyway, sorry about that. Just popped out of TARDIS, time travel a bit. Met good Queen Liz. Let's just say she's not really good Queen anymore. Oh, well, yeah, definitely. Anyway, I'm going to give you over to Jay Glover for his top 5 First Doctor episodes. And I'm going to get back in the TARDIS. I'll see you later, guys. Enjoy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to All Things Doctor Who. With me. Hello. If you don't know me, I am Jay Glover of Jay's Doctor Who Reviews, my own Doctor Who YouTube channel. And yes, I have been asked very kindly by Aaron to do a very special video on his channel about top 5 William Hartnell stories, which actually I really love the Hartnell era. I'm actually a very big fan of it. So here are my top 5 stories for the Hartnell era that I think you should watch. So, let's begin. At number 5, I have put the Daleks. Personally, I love the Daleks. I think it's one of the best Doctor Who stories of all time. It has the original Daleks. It's a very interesting story, and I just love it. It's so good. I just love the 60s Daleks, and I love that scene in episode 2 where the Doctor and Susan and Ian walk into a room filled with Daleks. That is just one of my favourite Doctor Who scenes of all time. And yes, just an absolutely amazing Doctor Who story. Very good 7-parter, and yes, it deserves to be watched. The next story I have is The Keys of Marinus. Now, The Keys of Marinus is one of the best Doctor Who stories ever. The story is sort of split into 5 different parts where the characters are a new location each episode. This story, again written by Terry Nation, it's an absolute great watch. You will never be bored. It changes so quickly with one big storyline, but you can easily catch on, and it always keeps your attention, and I'd highly recommend watching it. The next story I would recommend is The 10th Planet. Seriously, The 10th Planet will always just be an amazing story. It has some of the best Cybermen, which I love them, and now we get to see them return in Series 10, which I'm so excited about now. So yes, a truly amazing episode. Even though episode 4 is missing, the animation truly makes up for it and does a very good job at tackling William Hartnell's final episode. Yes, it's a great Doctor Who story, very futuristic. It's written by one of my favourite Doctor Who writers, Kit Pedler, and co-written by Jerry Davis. That is just, they are 2 of the best writers, and it's the best team writing ever, and I'd highly recommend just watching this story because it's so good. The next story is The Aztec. This is where I left all my doubt that I hated pure historicals. This story is my favourite historical. It's just good. It's got some funny lines and it mixes it very nicely. This story, we see Barbara as she's falsely mistaken for a goddess, and how she deals with that, and how people have started to put doubt that she's actually this goddess. It's a very interesting watch. It's one of the best 4-part Doctor Who stories, and it keeps you on the edge of your seat. And yes, just an absolute great story. Before I go into number 1, I just want to give out an honourable mention. An Unearthly Child, the pilot episode. What the pilot is it is a sort of early version of An Unearthly Child episode 1, and there's a few little changes, like Susan says where she's from the 49th century, where she actually isn't from there. They changed that in the new version. The Doctor's a new outfit. He's a lot more darker in this story. it's very good and very worth a watch. You get the uncut version and you get an edited version along with it. It's just a really interesting watch and I highly just recommend watching it. By number 1, I have the War Machines. Now, what can I say? This is one of the best Doctor Who stories ever. It's by Ian Stuart Black and it's based on an idea by Kit Pedler, and I love Kit Pedler. So yeah, this is just amazing. It has the post office tower, now the BT tower in London, get taken over by this sort of computer who wants humanity bow down to machines, and it's really an interesting episode. It introduces two of my favourite companions, Belen, Polly's Dodo's last story, and yes, it's amazing. I love the War Machines, and yes, beautiful story. So that is my top 5 and honourable mention episodes of the William Hartnell era. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to my own channel, Jay's Doctor Who Reviews, and make sure to subscribe to All Things Doctor Who as well. So yes, goodbye.